Good evening. My name is Gary Sandy, and it's nice to be here with all of you tonight. I want to particularly thank the Woodland League of Women Voters for having this event. I'm doubly thankful to them because it was originally scheduled for 8 p.m. and I complained at that point they were getting to cut into my bedtime, and so they moved it backwards. So they're a good group of people. I've served this community in a variety of ways as its mayor, as president of its community college board, as a member of the fair board, as a member of a small group of people that worked on a bond that resulted in the building of Pioneer High School and improvements to schools throughout the district. I was one of 2 people who were consistent votes for renovating the Hotel Woodland. So I've been involved in a broad range of subjects here during my time of living in Woodland. I happen to like Woodland. It's a great town, and I always feel that we're very fortunate to live here, that our quality of life is such that it deserves to be protected and nurtured. I'm running for a couple of specific reasons, because I think the 3rd District is important, and because I think the services the county provides are important. I'm specifically interested in resurrecting and rebuilding our mental health network in this community and elsewhere. Mental health will be, in my opinion, one of the predominant issues of the next decade, and it's one that is affecting our community in particularly dramatic ways. About 20% of the homeless suffer from mental illnesses, and something that I'd like to see us improve. I'd also like to see us do more around the environment, around protecting our water and our air, protecting our ag land from development, doing prudent planning, and moving forward with an agenda that recognizes the challenges that face us in the future. I strongly stand behind our educational institutions and think there are ways that we can increase our partnerships between the community college, the schools, adult ed, and other groups to better serve our community with job training and job placement programs, particularly for our youth and so many of us in this community who are underemployed. So I'm glad to be here. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your willingness to listen.
Mrs. Stallard, your opening comment? Is it on?
Good evening, and I'd like to thank the League of Women Voters for hosting this candidate forum. I'm proud to be a founding member of this league. My name is Meg Stallard, and I've lived in Woodland for more than 45 years. We raised our family here, and I've been an active volunteer in the community for almost all of those years. One of my first community volunteer activities was giving tours of the Woodland Opera House with our son, who's now over 40, in a backpack. It was during the time that other volunteers were doing demolition work inside the building prior to the restoration that was funded with state and federal funds. I also served on the city's library board for a number of years. With a few other folks, many of whom were league members, I led a successful campaign to pass a tax measure in 1985 to fund the expansion and renovation of the historic Carnegie Building. Also in the early 80s, my husband and I purchased a derelict building on Main Street in downtown Woodland. It took almost 6 years to fully restore. Other projects followed, and we're proud of the impact they have had on helping to revitalize the core of our community. And we're pleased that others have followed suit in the last few years, bringing more vitality and commercial enterprise to downtown Woodland. It produces economic growth and civic activity that benefits the entire community. I served on the Woodland School Board for 13 years and on the Yolo County Board of Education for 2. Seeing Pioneer High School built is one of my proudest accomplishments as a board member. I've served on the boards and in a leadership position of many other local nonprofits, including the Cache Creek Conservancy, Yolo Basin Foundation, the Opera House, Woodland Shakespeare Club, and the Woodland Swim Team. I also held leadership positions in the Cal Aggie Alumni Association and the UC Davis Foundation Board. I'm currently president of the board of the Yolo Community Foundation, whose mission is to inspire and support giving and to provide philanthropic leadership in our community. We introduce the Big Day of Giving to the community and support the nonprofits in their fundraising efforts on that special day, May 3rd. Through my community work, I have developed a leadership style that is straightforward, collaborative, and inclusive. I believe that everyone deserves a voice at the table and that we should always strive to achieve common ground through conversation. That's the approach that earned me the Woman of the Year Award in 2017 from Senator Bill Dodd. There are many important issues facing Yolo County, and we'll be talking about those in a bit. I'm running for county supervisor because I'm willing to invest the time and hard work needed to find solutions to problems and seek out new possibilities to serve the citizens of Yolo County. I feel I have the skills and knowledge to help Yolo County move forward, and I'm ready to bring a woman's voice back to the board, something that has been missing for almost a decade. Thank you.